The Port Loyola Polyclinic has long served as a critical healthcare hub for residents of Belize City's southside. But with its recent closure due to mold contamination, many patients have been left without a nearby option for essential medical services. We spoke with Dr. Abraham Flowers, who emphasized that the Port Loyola Polyclinic is a vital part of healthcare delivery. He noted that many people in the area depend on it for both urgent and chronic care. Dr. Flowers also acknowledged the mold issue, pointing out that healthcare facilities must undergo regular maintenance to ensure safety and functionality. He says closure is a serious matter that must be addressed quickly for the sake of public health.
The Port Loyola Polyclinic here is very vital for the Port Loyola community. And the only thing I can suggest is that without their having a clinic back here, there is very high possibility that they're going to go either to Cleopatra White or Matron Roberts. We got to keep in mind that the overcrowding of these facilities as well from the residents from Port Loyola can also, let's go say, apply more pressure on them. We can see currently that they're already overburdened with the patients, the influx of patients, and imagine that they're receiving patients now from Port Loyola. Matter of fact, I strongly advise that you don't even fix this. I strongly advise that they break this down and build a bigger one. Because we got to understand we're dealing with a population that is expanding every year.
The mold situation that led to the closure, do you think it points to deeper structural or maintenance issues in public health facilities?
These facilities need to have health inspection. They need to be inspected regularly. And from there, they could have detected if there were any kind of concern. And we know that mold just doesn't appear like that. You need to have certain factors and conditions, right? There needs to be moisture, poor ventilation, and above all, lack of maintenance.
Beyond the technical concerns, it's the residents who feel the impact most. We visited the Port Loyola area to speak with several persons who once relied on the clinic to find out how the closure has affected them and where they're now seeking care.
How has the closure of the polyclinic affected you or your family members?
Yes, well, it affects us real bad because everybody in this area, they don't used to the clinic, right? And knowing that the clinic closed for like almost 3 to 4 months now, and they have to go farther. Some of them just come here and they turn back. And for me, I don't really use the clinic much because I use the Sister Ceci, the Mercy Clinic center, right? But I mean, for my kids and two and grandkids, we come to the clinic every time. It's really bad because sometimes you don't have the time for go all the way out to Carl Hushna or Cleopatra White.
I would say it affect me because then getting at my age and have to walk far to go another clinic or find another clinic like I go to Mercy Clinic, no. But sometimes right there, just a little cool or whatever, I really miss the clinic. I do really miss the clinic, you know, and I believe that they need to open it back.
When I get all these sickness and so, I go there. But otherwise, just like that.
And where do you go for medical assistance now?
Well, we are going now, I don't go nowhere because I don't have no authority. See what I mean? So that's what I would say. Right now, I'm not going nowhere.
We also reached out to Dr. Melissa Diaz-Musa, Director of Public Health, who shared an update via message. Mental health services from Port Loyola Polyclinic have been moved to the Welcome Resource Center, which can handle outpatient care. Nearby Southside clinics, including NHI facilities, are stepping in to help patients, but there's still no timeline for reopening the polyclinic, even as mental health services are back up and running. Tanya Arceo, News 5.